Pipkin, and I'm the founder of Commit 65. We're a pending 501c3 nonprofit. Our website went live today, commit65.org, and these are my drawings. I think you're going to like them. I think you're really going to like them. First, a question. How many showers have you taken since August 19th? I hope you've taken a lot. And just in case you're wondering, those are my teeth. So that's me throughout all the slides. All right, now for a quick history lesson. Back in 1958, the Hacienda Hotel and Casino down in Las Vegas sponsored two guys to fly that airplane and to attempt to break a world flight endurance record. And they did it. They flew it for 64 days and 22 hours without ever touching ground. And they refueled from that truck via a hose, and they drove underneath at a matched speed. And they got food and water the same way. So 2 solid months up in the air. So when I heard this, I thought it sounded miserable, and I actually still think it sounds pretty miserable. And then I decided I wanted to beat it. So my dad and I convinced him somehow to do it with me. Suckered him into it. He didn't know he was in the slideshow. He just learned that right now. So we're going to do it, and we're shooting for next September, but we're launching a campaign that starts right now. So now you guys are wondering, why the heck are we going to do this? Trust me, I don't really want to do it, but, all right, you're going to have to follow me, and now I'm sorry if I get serious. There's a backstory to it. See, back when I was 5, I was molested, and I just started talking about it 2 years ago, and I kept it secret for 20 years because I thought it was my fault. I thought I'd done something horrible, and I thought I was an accomplice and not a victim. So I just started going to counseling a year and a half ago. It's been the best thing I've ever done, and that's me now. Well, statistically, if the slide would go, statistically 1 in 3 girls and 1 in 6 boys are sexually abused prior to the age of 18. Huge numbers. And 9 out of 10 of them never tell anyone, like me, because they thought it was their fault. They feel like they were not a victim, but an accomplice. So if you guys could help me out, if this section could raise your hand, and from the middle over of this section, just raise your hands real quick, this isn't a trick. This, statistically, is the number approximately of people in this room who have been sexually abused. It's a huge number, and it's a huge problem. So, with this in mind, I want to use this flight to launch an ongoing national awareness campaign about childhood sexual abuse. It's for you guys. I want you guys to know that it wasn't your fault, and I want you guys to understand why they don't talk about it. And I want you guys to start opening up and know that you can talk safely about it with them. So, I don't even remember what my next slide is. So my goal, the bottom line, is I don't want anyone walking in the shoes that I walked in for over 20 years, or almost 20 years. Because, to be quite honest, it really sucked. And I didn't even realize that I had anything to deal with until a couple years ago. So, we're going big. I got a call from the Today Show a while back. They'd like to do a story. We got a mention in USA Today. We're going to go big, and I mean it. I'm not messing around. We're going to contact all the bigs. So, you guys are wondering how now. Well, we just launched an online fundraiser today. Amazing the timing. But there's a link on our website. And then we're going to begin to approach major corporate sponsors to display their logos on the exterior and interior of the plane. And once the flight is complete, just so you know, we're not going to get an airplane out of it. We're going to sell it, get the money out of it, and push on to the next campaign event. Because I want this to be an ongoing thing, because it's an ongoing problem. So, one thing's for sure, this flight is only the beginning for Commit 65. I would be happy to make a career out of doing this. But there's one question you guys are all asking. How are we going to go to the bathroom? You want to know, don't you? You're all wondering, but I'm not going to tell you. You'll just have to figure that one out on your own. Or check out our website. We might have information on that later. So anyway, Commit 65. A pad and a half of notebook paper were killed for this. And the campaign is going national and starting tonight right here. Don't be